Really, this is just for our own community members, but even the unaffected people are likely to be able to see what I'm going to bring up, but it's probably not going to be likely because they aren't those that are going to probably remember what Mandela effect videos they watched on whose particular channels, and certainly they're not the ones that are going to be likely to identify who the staple core Mandela effect channels are, like we all would in the community. But certainly if they can, they'll be able to see it too. But for us, I think it's going to be pretty illuminating. Now, last week I took a little bit of time and really did something that probably most of us or none of us have really done when we had the occurrences of the flip-flops. And again, I know most of us are aware of those, whether it's Tidy Cats, Skechers, JCPenney, whatever. And many of us, in getting used to the shifts and seeing things come and go, don't really give anything too much more thought and just assume, well, it's, everybody else's channels that those videos have disappeared on, and that was that. Well, I took some time to really dig in deeply to the top Mandela channels that we all know, all their videos. Some took a lot longer than others, like Moneybag, who's got thousands of videos that go back to 3 years when he started doing Mandela effect things, and found something pretty striking. Now, again, when the flip-flops occurred, except for the people who saw, let's take Tidy Cats for an example because it's one of the most well-known ones with us all. And so except for the people who only saw the change go one way from Tidy Cat to Tidy Cats, the rest of us saw the changes both ways. We all saw dozens and dozens and dozens of videos when the original change occurred. And then we all saw dozens and dozens and dozens and additional dozens when the change went back, because that was, purportedly bigger proof and it was a bigger deal to people, and, we all put out videos. Well, interestingly, when, because I'm sure a lot of you know, only the videos where the original thing changed back are the ones that you can find when you research YouTube now. And again, I know that most of us just assumed, okay, well, the original videos that are gone, those are videos we watched on somebody else's channels, must not have been any of us that done them. If you think about it, some of these channels, like a partial list, I'll just give you right here: Moneybag 73, Scarab Performance, Brian McFarlane, Jacob Israel, Esoteric Detective, Mandela Affected, I Am Laszlo, Nobleness D, Evan Power, Sean Indigo, Taryn Lupo, Photo Helix, Guy Fox, Spaced Out Productions, Hidden Knowledge, Truth Stream Media, Paranoid Times, and Truth Shot TV. And I've also got another, list of the moderately known channels that have about another 40 channel names on them that I checked out. Now, how likely do you think it actually is? Those channel names I just rattled off, we all know who they are, and they, do all the changes. How actually is it likely that none of those channels that I just named were channels that did the original Mandela change from Tidy Cats to Tidy Cat? That's not very likely. Some of these people, Brian McFarlane, Moneybags, they do every major change there is, and I can't find any record of the original videos being on their channels, their video list going far back. And I know personally which Mandela channels that I watch that original change occur on, and they're not on any of these channels. So just like I'm assuming everybody else, we just assumed, well, I saw that change happen on somebody else's video, but I didn't do one on Tidy Cat myself. But that's a lot of us in the core community to be saying and expecting everyone to believe and each other to believe that none of us ever did an original video going from Tidy Cats to Tidy Cat, the original change. So I wanted to call out to all the Mandela Effect YouTube channel owners and ask you if you have recalled doing a video, the original video on the change going from Tidy Cats to Tidy Cat, not going back because those can still be found, but none of the original videos. So I think it's going to really be saying something, and it might even answer something that has been in debate among different members in our own community. Are we going different timeline to timeline, or is this the same timeline and nothing's changed, but other things are happening? I think this is really going to point something out to a lot of people, especially ourselves in our community, the ones who know and keep track of what's going on. I think this is going to shock a lot of people if they find that none of us recall ever doing any of the original videos, yet these are the top 50 channels that have been out there who have been doing all the changes. So anyway, let me know, let's see what we get, and we'll go from there. Hope everyone's doing good. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.